Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. This will be a general reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, having a look to see at what you may need to hear or what could be very insightful for you. Before I begin, I just want to thank you for joining me and of course supporting the channel through donations, likes, shares, subscribes. It really does mean a lot to me. I do hope it's insightful. I do hope there's something in the cards here for you to give you a little bit of clarity. Let's have a look and see, Leo, what's coming up for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know coming into the month of April, Leo? Okay, you've got the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Chalices, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, there's a bit of an uphill battle that's coming up around you. Very powerful energy coming forward here. You've got the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, two major arcanas. 2 out of the 4 cards are major arcanas here. Now, this can be a Capricorn or Capricorn energy coming up around you, Leo. Could be dealing with a Capricorn lover, ex, spouse, friend, colleague, advisor, someone under the sign of a Capricorn coming through here. But I almost feel like curiosity has you drawing closer into something here. Leo, there's something that's calling you or trying to suck you back in, trying to pull you back in, Leo. The Devil card can be temptation, you know, if we take the Capricorn sign out of it. I feel like there's a temptation here. I don't know if this is connected to a new beginning. It could be with the Ace of Swords. I almost feel like you're trying to fight something off or resist something. And I say that because you can see in the Wheel of Fortune, pictured in this image here, Leo, you've got the peacock and the serpent and what looks like another serpent actually all intertwined into some sort of battle or confrontation. And it's almost a symbolism here of everything, like the karmic energy, the karmic laws of the universe, shifting back into balance. You're fighting for balance in a situation or potentially equality. But you're fighting for it, Leo. So I wonder why you feel like you're in a position like you have to earn, you have to fight for that right when it should be coming naturally. There could definitely be a situation that's one-sided, a lot of one-sidedness. Now, I don't know if this is you that could potentially be manipulating someone or confronting someone about a situation, or you feel somewhat confronted. I don't know if this is your energy pull with that Devil. I don't know if this is you trying to do the manipulation or you're trying to take hold of a certain situation. You don't feel like you've got the power and you're trying to make things more according to you, to your preferences, how you want things. You want the power. Potentially this is manipulation and you won't stop at anything to get it. It's a very interesting behavior reflected from the Devil card here. I think you're trying to keep your head above water in a certain situation. You're trying to stay on top of things. You're trying to stay resilient. You're trying to handle things well. You're trying to stay on your own 2 feet. And I say that because the Devil is represented by the Capricorn, Capricorn being the ram. You know, and there's a certain resilience, there's a toughness or a sturdiness. And I think this is what you're trying to maintain that. I don't know if you're trying to appear this way, Leo. I don't know if you're trying to appear like something hasn't affected you or won't affect you, if you're trying to stay strong amidst, you know, the chaos. Because the Wheel of Fortune, it's give and take, Leo. It's the karmic laws of the universe balancing each other out, absolutely. And this cosmic battle, it almost looks like a cosmic battle, you know, the eyes of the peacock almost resembling planets or stars, and, you know, the way of the world, the coiling of the great serpent here. And in many ancient mythologies, in many ancient traditions, the serpent was a primordial being. It had existed before the creation of the earth. Say, for example, in Norse mythology, it was the serpent that existed. And, you know, it's very, very interesting. I feel like you're trying to battle it out for harmony again. You're trying to fight for a situation for it to be all good and pretty and fun. And you can sort of see that. The Three of Chalices, it's a very upbeat energy. You know, this isn't an energy of we plague ourselves with thought or there's things happening. You know, you can see that the maidens here and they're dancing in pleasure. I don't know if you're trying to convince yourself that something isn't what it is. I don't know if you're refusing to see the shadows, Leo. I don't know if you're refusing, this is the woods, and we don't really see where we're going with this, do we? We don't really know what's ahead. There's a bit of mystery around a situation. And I do think for a lot of you, you're getting involved into something here, Leo. I don't know if there's a sense of pretense, like you're trying to pretend things are okay, like you're okay, or you're trying to come across, it's almost like you're trying to come across a certain way. You might be putting up a shield here, Leo. It could be your defense mechanism. The Ace of Swords is here. The need to, the sword, a bit of a struggle, a bit of a fight. Aces are new chapters in our lives, though, so I do feel like there's a new beginning. Or you're trying to pursue a new beginning, but you're still involved in some sort of toxic cycle or energy or confrontation. And the serpents here are intertwined, almost intertwined with the bird. I mean, the peacock has gripped the serpent. This serpent is indeed intertwined with the other. It's a very puzzling situation that could potentially be unfolding around you, Leo. But there's other people that are intertwined. In fact, there's two serpents here and the one peacock, and they're intertwined here, which makes me think of the number 3, which that number did come up with the 3 of chalices. For some of you, there's a third-party situation, and you'll be able to connect the dots. Now, be careful of that devil energy, because it can be temptation, it can be sexual manipulation, sexual gratification, the need for power, the need for control. This could be you, Leo. You've got Capricorn here. 3 of chalices is water energy. Ace of Swords could be an air sign. But the Wheel of Fortune indicates, it points to a good thing. It points to the cosmic balance being shifted to some sort of equilibrium. So in essence here, Leo, things are shifting. Things are shifting, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is, it can be based on chance and luck, but it's something that I think is going to fall in your favor. But I'm thinking what this Devil card is, because again, there's another serpent that pictures here, slithering on the floor. There's something about a toxic situation that you're approaching, or something that you're going to hit head on, and you're going to be confronted with it. But I feel like it's an opportunity sent from God, or from spirit, or from the universe, or your spirit guides, your guardian angels, call them what you will, your higher self, your intuitive self. I feel like there's a message here that you can learn something from it. It's not going to be an easy lesson, Leo. It's definitely a tough lesson, but aces are placed in our paths from a higher power. And I feel like that ace is the Ace of Swords is right in front of you here. But I feel like you need to stay vigilant, because on the hilt of this sword, you can see that there's many eye-like structures. It almost looks like a face here. And then you can see this eye. Leo, this is vigilance, this is protection, this is keeping your wits about you, this is staying alert in a situation. Could also be someone that's keeping tabs on you in some way. There might be someone or something that resurfaces here and tries to pull you back in. Could be like an addiction, it could be a person, it could be an ex. It's not the best energy with the Devil card, but the Wheel of Fortune says there's no better time to deflect or detour from what it is that's calling you if you find that it no longer gives you the pleasure, the happiness that it once did. Okay, that 3 of chalices here, some sort of celebration. It could also be after you might overcome something very powerful. You might overcome some sort of energy here, Leo, and then this is the reason for you to celebrate that you've moved on, or you've taken that sword and you've made the best in a situation here. It could also be that as well. So some very interesting energy, but know that the cosmic balance is shifting. The power is shifting. Thank you so much for staying tuned, Leo. It really does mean a lot. For private readings, please feel free to contact me. My email is listed below in the show more section.